What's going on? We back at it. Back at it. Luis Cuba RSTV. You already know. Canelo versus Crawford undercard just got announced today. They announced a full card. Everybody's been waiting for it. You know, whenever you have a big fight like that, you got to have a good undercard because it's such a big stage. People going to be watching. So we need a good undercard. And they announced the undercard today. One of the fights is Muhammad Alakal versus John Ornelas. No idea these guys. 4-0 versus 5-2. This is obviously Turkey's guy. Muhammad Alakal, undefeated guy, 4-0. No knockouts. That's different. But we'll see how he looks. But I'm not really going to cover that fight because I don't know who he's fighting. But the other two cards, bangers. Christian Mbili versus Lester Martinez. Christian Mbili, he is currently 29-0, 24 knockouts, versus the Guatemalan Lester Martinez, 19-0 and 16 knockouts. Banger. I like this fight. You know, Christian Mbili's been pretty sure he was #1 in a couple organizations. He's a power puncher. He was supposed to get a title shot very soon. They were waiting on it, but he's a very exciting guy, very strong. Not as known as mostly people think. You know, he's French, fights a lot in Canada, but born in Cameroon. So he's from all over. But one thing that we can respect all over the world is these. And he got him. That boy come to fight. 29-0, 24 knockouts. Fighting an undefeated guy. Another young undefeated guy in Lester Martinez. Lester Martinez, 19-0, 16 knockouts. He trains with Terrence Crawford. So Terrence Crawford got his boy about to fight on there. And I heard Terrence Crawford be sparring this guy. So he's been around some top elite guys. Very good puncher. 19-0, 16 knockouts. We ain't seen too much of him because, you know, promoters. Fought on Pro Box a couple times, but he's fought a lot of good guys. You know, 9-0, knocked him out. Beat a guy 22-2. Carlos Gongora, he fought both of them. He fought Christian and he fought Martinez, and they both beat him. So that's a common opponent of theirs. And everybody else knocked out. 14-3, knocked him out. 16-1, knocked him out. Pretty much. So this guy's a puncher. So I'm expecting a lot of emotions in this fight and a lot of hard punches, and someone's going to get knocked out. But the other fight that I really like, and I'm glad they put this fight together, and they didn't really mention the things. They just mentioned the cards, but I'm hoping, and it's looking like the co-main event should be Fernando Vargas Jr. versus Caleb Smith. So Caleb Smith is he's Dana White's guy. Dana White, you know, before he really put his foot into boxing, he actually signed this guy, you know, Caleb, 24 years old. He's 14-0, 11 knockouts, big Irish following, and he's definitely a solid guy. He's fought some pretty good guys, you know, knocked him out. He's been 10 rounds. He's had scheduled 10 rounds a handful of times. It looks like he's fought 10 rounds. He's been scheduled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's actually pretty solid. He's had 9. This is about to be his 10th scheduled 10-round fight in 15 fights. You know, so that's pretty impressive. He's a southpaw, 6-0. Very good style. Comes a fight. You know, he's taking on Fernando Vargas Jr., part of the Vargas dynasty. And I'm glad that Fernando Vargas Jr. is getting a shot. You know, he's been having to kind of be on the shadows, kind of not really of his younger brother, just because that boy Emiliano Vargas got superstar written all over him. But he still stayed on track with his own career, and he focused on himself. And he's been doing his thing too. You know, he just, you know, some guys get to jump with a big promoter right away. Some guys build themselves up, and he's been building himself up. And he's 17-0 right now, 15 knockouts. You know, and granted, his opponents haven't been the best. he's fought some guys with some good records. 29-6, 14-0, 7-2. And his last guy that he fought, where he was a main event, was actually his first scheduled 10-round fight. He, the strong Argentinian guy, 23-7. He knocked that dude out. He really put that dude and knocked him out, and that guy was supposed to be a tough fight, and he smoked through him. So, man, I love that fight. Two undefeated guys. I mean, Vargas is 28, but he's young. He hasn't really taken a lot of punishment, and Caleb Walsh, same, haven't took any punishment either, young guy. And one thing that I've seen from Caleb that I haven't seen from Vargas Jr. was Caleb's been hurt. Walsh has been hurt. He fought a guy early in his career. He got hurt in the 10th round. Was it really a knockdown? Could have been, but he was clearly hurt. Body shot hurt him. He was clearly rocked a little bit. He fought back a little bit, but he was not trying to exchange. But other than that, it's a great even fight. It's a great opportunity for both of these guys to show who's ready for the next stage and who's not. It's such a UFC type of thing to do. Usually in boxing, a lot of guys, two guys that you're moving up, they don't fight this early in their career, especially when both got, big promotions behind them. Obviously Vargas with the Vargas Dynasty, Caleb had Dana White, so you really don't put these guys, right away. But that's what I'm saying. They're doing it for this big Canelo fight. I love it. I think it's a great fight, great competitive fight. Two southpaws, two heavy hitters, and it's going to be a great night of boxing. I think it's a very good undercard. It's a very good undercard, and they're announcing more fights a couple of days before that. But this is a great start. Good job, Turkey and Dana. Not a bad start. So looking forward to it. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me who you think the best fight of the night will be. Who you liking, who you not liking. What y'all think?